Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Shushan Thakal. The top stories first. 5th AGM of Janata Broadcasting and Publication elects new Executive Committee. Vijay Kumar Paudel elected the chairman. Snowfall affects life in mountainous region. People of Manang shift to warmer places in lowlands. Schools in Upper Manang closed due to cold weather. Educational institutes to remain shut for 3 months. UN can't confirm weapons used in Saudi attacks were Iranian. Investigators still analyzing additional information. And Liverpool 10 points clear in league table. Manchester City to face Arsenal today. And now the news in detail. The 5th Annual General Assembly of Janata Broadcasting and Publication Limited yesterday elected a new executive committee headed by Dr. Vijay Kumar Paudel. The General Assembly elected the 7-member executive committee as per the statute of the organization. Other members of the newly elected committee are Lanka Bahadur Kesi, Dr. Ramesh Chandra Paudel, Narayan Prasad Subedi, Bhagirath Sapkota, Pom Narayan Adhikari and Uday Sharma Paudel, according to the coordinator of the election committee, Bishwanath Pyakuril. There is a provision to elect 7-member executive committee with 1 female member. Vijay Paudel, the newly elected chairman of Janata Broadcasting and Publication Limited, is also the founding chairman of the organization. Snowfall since Thursday has affected normal life in various districts in the mountainous region of Nepal. Normal life has come to a standstill in Upper Manang due to excessive cold caused by the snowfall. Temperatures have dipped in the region following the snowfall in areas like Dishyang, Narpabhumi and district headquarters Chame. Most of the residents of Upper Manang had temporarily shifted to Lumjung and other lowlands some days ago due to excessive cold. The temperature has dropped to sub-zero level. The district administration has urged the local residents and the tourists to remain alert in the wake of the adverse climate in Manang. The advisory comes after the region started witnessing heavy snowfall. Schools in the Dishyang and Narpabhumi of Manang have been closed due to excessive cold in the region. The schools in the region have already completed their terminal exams and published the results before closing the schools following the recent rainfall in the Himalayan region. 9 schools of Dishyang and 2 of Narpabhumi have been closed for 3 months when the temperature drops below freezing point. The schools will open only from mid-March according to District Education Development and Coordination Unit, Manang. The office confirmed that all schools in Upper Manang have been closed due to the unfavorable weather condition. Most of the schools were closed about a week ago. Except Annapurna schools, all other schools in the region are primary schools. However, schools in lower areas of a district including Chame and Nasong are still running. Schools in Chame are having terminal exams and will be closed after the exams get over, according to the district-based education office. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. After the break, we continue with other national news. Senior leader of the ruling Nepal Communist Party, Madhav Kumar Nepal, has said that the government needs to improve the way of its operating. Speaking with journalists at the Biratnagar airport yesterday, Leader Nepal said the government needs to be serious about the questions raised by the public against the government and its activities. Leader Nepal said that the government should focus on the complaints and concerns of the public and be answerable to their grievances.
गुनासाहरू धेरै छन्, आलोचनाहरू धेरै छन्, जनताले मौका दिए भनौं तर सुध्रिन्छ कि भन्ने आशा र अपेक्षाका साथ त्यसले जहाँ कमी कमजोरी भएको छ त्यो खोज्ने निकै गजब गरियो भनेर त्यो आत्मतुष्टिमा नरमाउने कमजोरीलाई महत्त्वका साथ ध्यान दिने सुधार्ने काम गर्नुपर्छ।
Leader Nepal confirmed that the results of the by-elections are actually a letdown for the Communist Party. He also expressed his confidence that the border issue concerning Lipulek and Limpiadhura will be resolved by high-level government committee, as a complete report with all the facts and figures has already been sent to the Indian government. Participants of the Occupy Tudikal campaign conducted a cleanup of the open theatre yesterday. The cleanup program was a part of the 6th week of the Occupy Tudikal campaign. The chairman of Ward 28 of the Kathmandu metropolitan city, Bhairam Kharki, said it was important to keep Tudikal clean, clear and open. Kharki further added that the mayor of Kathmandu should refrain from criticizing the program and instead focus on instructing each ward chairman to conduct a cleanup campaign in their respective area.
यसलाई अब सफाई गर्न चाहिँ नि मतलब अकुपाई टुडीखेललाई चाहिँ नि बचाउन र मतलब चाहिँ नि तपाईको चाहिँ नि मतलब टुडीखेलै हुनुपर्छ भन्ने जुन भावनाले मतलब साथीहरु लागिरहेको छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि मतलब त्यो अर्थले केही पनि मतलब होला जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन। सर सफाई गर्नु र मतलब पुरानो तरिका टुडीखेललाई पुरानी ढंगबाट ल्याउनलाई चाहिँ नि अकुपाई टुडीखेलका साथीहरुले काम गरिरहेको छ, त्यसमा चाहिँ नि अर्को अनर्थ नलागे पनि हुन्छ।
The chief activist of the campaign, Sushant Vaidya, said the open theatre is the property of the metropolis and the people living in it. He warned that the metropolis has no right to rent it out to anyone and should instead focus on cleaning up these places and make them worth viewing.
आज हामी खुलामा सफा गर्दैछौं र यो अकुपाई टुडीखेलको आज आउँदा छैटौं हप्ताको एउटा अभियानको एउटा डाइमेन्सनको रूपमा हामीले लिएको छौं र यसलाई चाहिँ आज हामी यही मात्र टुङ्गाउँदैनौं र यो हाम्रो चाहना भनेको जसरी आज हामीले जनताको डोजर ल्याएर सफा गर्यौं, हाम्रो चाहना यो जनताबाट गर्नु नपरोस्, यो चाहिँ स्रोत साधन शक्ति भएको पदमा बसेका मान्छेहरूले गर्दिनुस् भन्ने पनि चाहना हाम्रो हो।
The campaign started after the open theatre was converted into a bus park and unsolicited shops were opened within its compound. The campaign is set to continue for another 6 weeks with further awareness campaigns and activities set for the upcoming weeks. And now the news from the economic front. Director General of the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal, Rajan Pokhrel, has stressed on the need for the construction of the Nijgarh International Airport on time. Speaking at an interaction program in Kathmandu yesterday, Director General Pokhrel said the need for a fully equipped international airport is vital for a landlocked country like Nepal. He also opined that it is not wise for anyone to cause hindrance to the construction of the airport.
के हामी सधैँ अरूकै भर पर्ने, त्यसैले गर्दा हामीसँग अप्सन छ। 25 वर्षदेखि हामी अध्ययन गरिरहेकै छौं, ठाउँ त्यो एउटै छ निजगढ, पनि यसमा विवाद गर्नु आवश्यक छैन। हो पक्कै पनि वातावरणका कन्सर्नहरू होलान्, जहिले पनि हुन्छन्, जुनसुकै योजनामा हुन्छन्, दुईटा चाडाहरू काट्दा पनि हुन्छन्।
He further added that the construction site was selected after 25 years of study. According to Pokhrel, instead of depending on others to fund this project, it is time to immediately start the construction. Infrastructure expert and the Director of Aviation Department, Birendra Bahadur Deuja, also linked the importance of a fully fledged airport to the economic stability and the future of aviation in Nepal.
निजगढ अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय विमानस्थल बनाउने क्रम अलि सरकारहरूले चाहिँ जारी राखेको छ, तर एकदमै ढिला भयो। नेपालको लागि निजगढ विमानस्थल नभई हुँदैन भनेर अघि उहाँले पनि भन्नुभयो, रविजीले पनि भन्नुभयो कि यो नेपालको भाग्यसँग, नेपालको आर्थिक उन्नतिसँग सबैसँग गाँसिएको छ।
Raviraj Dangal of the Fast Track Airport Construction Concern Committee said the delay in the construction of the Fast Track Road and airport will push Nepal towards the path of economic turmoil. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres says the UN has not been able to independently confirm that the cruise missiles and drones used in attacks earlier this year on oil facilities in Saudi Arabia are of Iranian origin. According to the Associated Press, the UN chief said in a report to the Council that the UN also can't confirm that the missiles and drones were transferred from Iran in a manner inconsistent with the Security Council resolution that endorsed the 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and 6 key countries. The United States has blamed Iran for the attack. The Saudis said the missile and drones were Iranian, but stopped short of accusing Iran of firing them. The UN chief said the UN examined debris from the weapon systems used in the attacks and is still collecting and analyzing additional information and trying to establish the supply chain. He said he will report on its further findings in due course as appropriate. The report also includes Iran's denial of all allegations and statement that none of its missiles are designed to be capable of delivering nuclear weapons. The Security Council is scheduled to receive an open briefing on the report on December 19th. North Korea said it had successfully conducted another test at a satellite launch site, Reuters said yesterday. According to Reuters, the state-owned news agency KNCA reported that the tests were the latest in the string of developments aimed at restraining and overpowering the nuclear threat of the US. The test was conducted on Friday at the Sohae satellite launch site, KCNA said, citing a spokesman for North Korea's Academy of Defense Sciences without specifying what sort of testing occurred. In a later statement carried by KCNA, Chief of the General Staff Park Jong-chon said the tests were designed to bolster North Korea's defenses by developing new weapons. The reported tests came ahead of a year-end deadline North Korea has put forth for the United States to drop its insistence on unilateral denuclearization by Pyongyang. US President Donald Trump has invested considerable time trying to persuade North Korea to give up a nuclear weapons program that has grown to threaten the United States, but progress has been scant in spite of his 3 meetings with Kim Jong-un. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has cancelled a trip to Assam scheduled for today following widespread protest in a northeastern state of India against the new citizenship bill endorsed by the Modi government. The Telegraph reported that Abe has cancelled the trip to highlight Japan's aid and development work in the state. According to the Telegraph, Indian Foreign Ministry spokesman Ravish Kumar said both sides have decided to defer the visit to a mutually convenient date in the near future. Meanwhile, 2 protesters have died in the Assam clashes when police fired on mobs torching buildings and attacking railway stations in protest. According to Reuters, demonstrators in eastern India set fire to more than a dozen buses and vandalized at least 6 railway stations yesterday, as violent protest against the new citizenship law continued for a 4th straight day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government says the new law will save religious minorities such as Hindus and Christians from prosecution in neighboring Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan by offering them a path to Indian citizenship. But critics say the law, which does not make the same provision for Muslims, weakens the secular foundation of India. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. The league leaders Liverpool extended their lead at the top of the table to 10 points as Leicester City drew at home to Norwich. Liverpool took the initiative by winning their early game against bottom side Watford by 2-0. Mohamed Salah scored both the goals for Liverpool. The win took Liverpool to 49 points. The leaders of the chasing pack, Leicester City, who needed to win to put further pressure on the Reds, drew at home to relegation side Norwich City 1-1. Leicester City did come back from an early setback after Timo Pukki scored for Norwich, but the Tim Krul own goal was not enough for the Foxes, as they are now 10 points behind the Reds. In another match, Chelsea lost to Bournemouth by a late Dan Gosling goal, as they remain stuck on 29 points and are on the verge of losing their championship qualifying spot. Today, Manchester City look to bring some parity to their title challenge as they play at the Emirates Stadium against an Arsenal side that is trying to gain some foothold on the challenge for the top 4 places. La Liga leaders Barcelona drew against 4th place Real Sociedad in an entertaining game. Mikel Oyarzabal gave the host Sociedad the lead from the penalty spot after Sergio Busquets fouled Diego Llorente, but Antoine Griezmann equalized with a clipped finish against his former club. Luis Suarez then put Barca ahead from a Lionel Messi's unselfish pass. But Alexander Isak equalized as he fired home after Ter Stegen on goal fumbled from a low cross shot. The draw gives a great opportunity to chasing Real Madrid, who is 1 point behind with a game in hand against Valencia. A win at Valencia gives Madrid a healthy 2-point lead before the El Clasico, which is scheduled on Wednesday. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. 5th AGM of Janata Broadcasting and Publication elects new Executive Committee, Vijay Kumar Paudel elected Chairman. Snowfall affects life in mountainous region. People of Manang shift to warmer places in lowlands. Schools in Upper Manang closed due to cold weather. Educational institutes to remain shut for 3 months. UN can't confirm weapons used in Saudi attacks, where Iranian investigators are still analyzing additional information. And Liverpool 10 points clear in league table. Man City to face Arsenal today. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.